Okay, let us do one more problem based on distance formula from the 10th standard CBSE. See here, if two vertices of an equilateral triangle are 0, 0 and 3 comma root 3, then we need to find out the third one, means third vertex. Okay, first let us consider, okay, let that 0 comma 0 will be origin, so O 0 comma 0, and that 3 comma root 3 is considered to be point A, and consider the point B which is to be found, that is x comma y. Okay, so these are the three vertices we are considering. Okay, and as we said that these are the vertices of equilateral triangle. Okay, we need to find out the lengths of this, and those all the lengths should be equal. First let us find out the lengths of the sides. Okay, so now OA, we need to find out the first side distance between O and A, that is OA. In this 0 will be x1 and 0 will be y1 and 3 will be x2 and root 3 will be y2. Now to find out the distance between them, the formula would be x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. See here, x2 minus x1 whole square would be 3 minus 0 whole square, and y2 minus y1 whole square would be root 3 minus 0 whole square. So here this would be your 3 square plus root 3 whole square. Got it? So now this 3 square would be 9 and the root 3 square would be how much? 3. So this is finally root 12 units. Okay, and one more thing I am telling you, whenever you ask it to find the distance between any point to origin means 0 and 0. Then you don't need to put this formula, you can straight away put the square, sum of the squares of that coordinates of the given point. So here 3 square plus root 3 square straight away you can put, but I am going according to procedure. Okay, let me do the second distance. See here, let us find OB. Okay, OB equal to OB equal to what? See here, this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So x2 minus x1 whole square. So this is x2 means x minus 0 whole square and y2 minus y1 whole square, that would be y minus 0 whole square. So now this would be how much? X square plus this would be y square. Okay, so we find here OA and OB. Now let us find out AB, means we are finding distances between every 2 points. We find OA and we find OB. Now we need to find AB, means all the lengths of the sides. AB equal to what? In this 3 is x1, root 3 is y1 and x is x2 and y2. See here, x2 minus x1 whole square means x minus 3 whole square and y2 minus y1 whole square, that would be your y minus root 3 whole square. Okay, now if you observe here, this x, if you consider this x as A and 3 as B, then this is in the form of A minus B whole square. So which can be expanded into A square minus 2AB plus B square, which is standard algebraic identity. So see this here, how to expand it. See here, this is A square means x square minus 2AB. Minus 2AB means minus 2 into x into 3, that is minus 6x plus 3 square. Okay, plus 3 square. Next, this is also in the same format. So let us expand this. A square term would be y square minus 2AB minus 2 into y into root 3. So that would be your minus 2 root 3 y plus root 3 whole square. Okay, now let us put together, let us put x square and y square terms together. So x square plus y square, next minus 6x, okay, next minus 2 root 3y, and then here this is 3 square 9 and this is root 3 square 3, 9 plus 3 would be 12. So here we completed the first part. Here we find the values of the sides, means lengths of the sides OA, OB and AB given triangle OAB is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Okay, since it's an equilateral triangle, all the sides must be equal. So OA equal to OB equal to AB. So OA equal to OB equal to AB means these three sides should be equal because it is given that equilateral triangle. Okay, so now when three numbers or three expressions are equal, then their squares also would be equal or not? Square them all. So here OA square equal to OB square equal to AB square, right? So we squared all them. So what is OA square here? Actually OA is root 12. When we are squaring that, root will be cancelled and we get 12. And here also what is OB? Value of OB would be under square root x square plus y square. So when we are squaring that, square root will be cancelled and you will get x square plus y square. Okay, next. What is the value of AB? Under square root this whole expression. When you are squaring that, again square root will be cancelled. So we can put here x square, write down x square plus y square minus 6x minus 2 root 3 y plus 12. Is it okay or not? So this expression inside the bracket we wrote there, and since it is square, okay, we removed the square root. Okay, now these three expressions are equal. Now let me highlight this with different color. Okay, this is the major expression or key point to solve all this problem. Okay, now we got three expressions equal. 12 equal to x square plus y square equal to x square plus y square minus 6x minus 2 root 3. This is root 3. Okay, 2 root 3y plus 12 equal 12. So now when three expressions are equal, then we can make any two of them equal. So when three are equal, this is some A, this is some B, this is C. When A equal to B equal to C, then any two of them can be equal. Got my point or not? If A equal to B equal to C, then anyways three are equal. So either A equal to B or B equal to C or A equal to C, any two of them can be equal. Let us choose the equality. Take these two equal first. Okay, so what is that? X square, I'll write here x square plus y square minus 6x minus 2 root 3 y plus 12 equal to what? This x square plus y square. Okay, now we have similar terms on both sides of the equation with the same sign. Here also x square is there and here also x square is there with plus symbol, so we can cancel. And here also we can cancel y square term similarly. So what is left over? Here minus 6x minus 2 root 3y plus 12 equal to 0. So we got the negative sign to the x term. To remove that, let us multiply with minus symbol on both sides of the equation. While multiplying with minus on this part, minus into 6x, minus 6x, that would be plus 6x. Minus into minus, that would be plus 2 root 3y. Minus into plus will be minus. This is here 12 equal to minus into 0, that would be 0 itself. Now let me find out the value of y in terms of x. To find it out, just leave the term of y on this side, remaining all transpose to another side. So 2 root 3 y equal to, just see, this minus 12 will be gone that side to become plus. So here plus 12 and this is plus 6. On taking this to another side, this will be minus 6x. Now, since we need to find out the value of y only, we need to take this 2 root 3 also to this side. So since it is multiplying over here, it will divide on going that side, means it will come under denominator. Okay. Now let me simplify something more. See here in this upper part, in numerator part, we have 6 common term 6. Okay. In this term 12, this is term 6x. In both the expressions, 6 is a common factor. Take that common. Okay. When we took 6 out, then here 2 will be left, and here x upon 2 root 3. Now we can cancel this with 2. This is 2 will cut it 3 times. So this will be equal to how much? So finally y equal to what? 3 into 2 minus x upon root 3. Okay. Now we obtained the value of y in terms of x from this equation which we obtained from this relation. Okay. Now let us take one more relation from the this main one. See here, let us take here equality between these two. These two are also equal or not? Let us take them. Okay. So x square plus y square equal to what? 12. Now let us put down the value of this y in this equation. Just put it down. So x square plus 3 into 2 minus x upon root 3 whole square. Okay, this is the value of y. To that we put square, as it is x square plus y square equal to 12 and equal to 12. Okay, let me solve it further. See, in order to solve it, we can apply the square to, we can put the square to 2 and 2 minus x and root 3 also separately. So apply this. X square plus 3 square would be 9 into 2 minus x whole square. This is 2 minus x whole square upon root 3 whole square means 3 itself, here 12. Okay. Now let me simplify this further. In order to simplify this, let me take LCM of this two fractions. Understood? So while taking the LCM, we need to do the cross multiplication. 3 into x square. So that would be your 3x square and plus 9 into 2 minus x whole square. Plus 9 into 2 minus x whole square. Let me expand this. See, 2 minus x whole square is in the form of a minus b whole square again. So let us expand this in the form of a square minus 2ab plus b square. What is a square here? 2 square minus 2ab. What is 2ab? 2 into x. Okay, that is 4x plus b square. That would be your x square. Okay, see here. This is x square. Okay, whole upon 3 equal to how much? 12. Now this is, anyways, this is 2 square 4 only, no? Let me write here itself. Okay, 4 minus 4x minus plus x square. Now in order to solve this further, let me simplify this individual bracket. So for solving this bracket, let me multiply with this 9 with each and every term. So this is 3x square plus 9 into 4, that would be 36 minus 9 4s are 36x plus 9x square. This 3 will be sent to that side and it will multiply. 12 into 3, that is 36. Okay. Now add the like terms. This is 9x square and this is 3x square. That would be your 12x square. And see this, on both sides of the equation we have plus 36. We can cancel this. Okay. So what are left over? This is, these two are added together and only the one term is left over, which is minus 36x equal to 0, because nothing is left on RHS part. Okay. So now see, we can take common 12x from, how many terms are here? This is one term and this is one term. In these two terms we find 12x as common factor. So let us take it common. So 12x x is took out. So now here x is left over and here minus 3 is left over, is equal to 0. Anyways, 12 into x into x minus 3 equal to 0 means if you bring this 12 to this side, it will divide the 0. So when it is dividing the 0, obviously this equal to 0. Understood? 0 by anything is 0 itself, no? So anyways, so now x into x minus 3 equal to 0 we got. X into x minus 3 we obtained. So when product of two expressions or two numbers is equal to 0, then either this equal to 0 or this equal to 0. Any one of them should be 0. So either x equal to 0 or x minus 3 equal to 0. If x equal to 0, that's okay. If x minus 3 equal to 0, this implies, this minus 3 will be gone that side to become plus 3. So here this is 3. So we obtained the two values for x. One is 0 and one is 3. Okay. And we need to find out the value of xy. You know, what is our target initially? To find out the point, the third vertex of this equilateral triangle, which is x and y. So we obtained x. Okay, when we obtained x, we need to find out the value of y also. Okay, and we need to put down the value of x in this equation which we obtained here. Okay, see y equal to what? 3 into 2 minus x. Sorry, here this is 2 minus x upon root 3. Okay, let me put down the value of x here. Okay, let me write this is 1. Okay, put value of x in equation 1. Okay, now what do we get? Y equal to